Woke up to the sound of rain on a rusty roof. Got coffee getting cold, still searching for the truth. My phone full of notifications, none of them from you. Just algorithms telling me what I'm supposed to do. Old vinyl on the table, needle tracing scars. Used to think that I was burning, now I'm just an ash. Every city looked the same through a tinted glass. Living in the present, but I'm haunted by the past. I'm just smoking static, drifting through the haze, trying to find a signal through this low frequency days. Some days feel like forever, some days fly away. I'm just smoking static, but I'm here anyway. Yeah. They say hustle never sleeps, but man, my body does. Chasing something I can't name just because. The blues don't care about your grind or your 5-year plan. Sometimes the river takes you, you just float as best you can. Got a city full of strangers, couple friends who understand. Built a few things out of nothing with these same 2 hands. Ain't complaining, just observing from the window seat, watching life do what it does on a one-way street. Maybe peace ain't found, maybe peace is made in the in-between, in the quiet, in the shade, in the small things going right when everything's delayed. In the smoking static, that's where I've stayed, yeah. Smoking static, still here, still at it. Low and slow, but moving. Nothing left to prove, just living. Let it breathe, let it ride. Window down, one hand outside. I've been moving through the city like a rolling stone. Every corner got a story, every street a bone. Picked up lessons from the pavement, couldn't buy them at a store. Got a hunger in my chest that keeps on wanting more. Something is different when you earned it through the grind. Left a couple versions of myself a few miles behind. Used to second guess my moves, now I trust the road. Carrying my weight, but man, I lightened up the load. Feel the engine turning over. Blues in my blood, but my chest is getting stronger. Can't stop now, the momentum's growing longer. This ain't luck, I built it brick by brick and boulder. Gasoline and gold, that's what fuels my soul. Burning through the cold on a mission I control. Blues beneath my feet, but my head above the smoke. Gasoline and gold, watch me rise as I roll. They slept on the vision, now they watching with their eyes wide. Used to eat alone, now there's people on my right side. Grind is quiet, results are loud. Let the work speak. Monday hits different when you building what you seek. Oh, the tar on the wall, got to crack down the neck. Still plays every note, still collects every check. Imperfect things still function, still deliver. I'm the proof of that. Look at me, survivor. Feel the engine turning over. Blues in my blood, but my chest is getting stronger. Can't stop now, the momentum's growing longer. This ain't luck, I built it brick by brick and boulder. Gasoline and gold, that's what fuels my soul. Burning through the cold on a mission I control. Blues beneath my feet, but my head above the smoke. Gasoline and gold, watch me rise as I roll. Had days where the signal dropped, had nights where the engine stopped. And people say I couldn't clock. Had doubt, knock, 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 knock. But the blues made me tougher, the road made me hunger, the static made the music thunder. Had to go through it to go over. Now I'm cruising with the purpose surface, windows catching light. Every pivot was a specter for a better sight. Tech in my pocket, fire in my mind, building something real, leaving something behind. Back a lot of watching from the branch, quiet, patient, still. Out on rush to hunt, it moves entirely on skill. That's the energy I carry every single day. Smoke behind me, go to head, I know the way, yeah. Gasoline and gold, rising as I roll. Blues made me whole. Watch me go, watch me go. Pour it slow. Let it settle. Candle burning low on a Wednesday night. Room smells like cedar wood and fading light. Got the blues on vinyl crackling through the air. Something about the silence feels like somebody's there. Poured a glass of something amber, let it coat my throat. Every sip of memory I'm learning how to hold. Time moves different when you stop and let it flow. Honey in my veins and smoke below. Honey and smoke, that's all I know.
Sweet and heavy,
moving real slow. Soul's been wandering but the roots still grow.
honey and smoke.
Let the good Lord know. Oh, church bell somewhere distant in the rain. Feels like something holy washing out the pain. Blues ain't sadness, nah, it's deeper than that. It's the wisdom in the wound, it's the truth coming back. Fingers on the strings of a borrowed guitar. Every note of prayer sent up to the stars. Ain't looking for applause, just looking for peace. A little honey in the hard times, a sweet release. Honey and smoke, that's all I know.
Sweet and heavy,
moving real slow. Soul's been wandering but the roots still grow.
honey and smoke.
Let the good Lord know. Some nights the weight sits heavy on your chest, and you can't tell the difference between tired and blessed. But the music keeps on moving through the room, like it knows something you don't, like it always knew. The body needs to rest, the mind needs to float. The soul just needs a melody and something warm to hold. Morning coming soft through the curtain edge. Jambalaya on everything, living on the ledge. Between the dream and waking, that's where I belong. Half asleep, half praying, half a blues song. Ain't in a hurry, got nowhere to be. Just a man and his music and his cup of tea. The world can keep on spinning at his frantic pace. I found my frequency, this is my space.
Honey and smoke. Roots still growing.
Yeah, slow and easy. Let it go. windows up, city lights bleeding through the glass. Don't say nothing, just try. Street lights, painting gold across your collarbone. Radio low, but the frequency hits home. Your tattoos catching neon from the boulevard. Every mile between us getting harder, getting hard. Smoke curling slow from your lips to the roof. Don't need no words tonight, your silence is the proof. Fingers on the wheel, but my mind's on your skin. It's the kind of night you don't wanna end. Neon on your skin, smoke in the air, phosphorescent glow in your midnight hair. Nowhere to be, just somewhere to feel. Just you and me in this highway reel. Neon on your skin, we don't need the dawn. Just keep on driving, keep the engine on. Two souls burning slow like a candle flame. After tonight, nothing feels the same. Crack the window, let the warm wind in. Trace a slow line where your shoulders bend. Ink tells stories I've been reading all night long. Every chapter on your body is a blues song. Dashboard glow, making shadows on your face. Moving through the dark at our own perfect pace. City fading in the mirror, open road ahead. Living in this moment, leaving nothing unsaid. No destination, just the ride. You're one beside me through the night. Smoke and neon skin and light. Everything I need is right here tonight. Neon on your skin, smoke in the air, phosphorescent glow in your midnight air. Nowhere to be, just somewhere to feel. Just you and me in this highway reel. Neon on your skin, we don't need the dawn. Just keep on driving, keep the engine on. Two souls burning slow like a candle flame. After the night, nothing feels the same. The ink on your wrist, the smoke on your breath. The way the light twists makes me forget the rest. Pull over somewhere where the stars are loud. Just you and the night air, just us and the clouds. I was passing but they feel like minutes now. Every traffic light, a pause, a quiet vow. Your head against the seat, eyes halfway closed. This the kind of peace that nobody knows. Phosphorescent smoke like halos in the dark. You're the kind of beautiful that leaves a mark. Not just on the skin, deeper in the bone. Driving through the night, but I've never felt more home. Keep driving, don't stop. Neon and skin, smoke and you. Yeah. Feel that low end. Yeah. Let it sit in your chest. Don't fight it. Bassline hitting like a fist through the floor. Something ancient in the frequency, can't ignore. Grew up hearing stories through the walls at night. Blues bleeding through the plaster, bleeding through the light. Got roots running deeper than the street I'm on. Every note I carry is a borrowed song, from the hands that pick the cotton, from the ones who prayed, from the ones who made the music when there's nothing else that stayed. Smoke rising slow from the city below, moving through the frequencies only the low end knows. Sub-bass shaking something loose inside my bones. It's the kind of music that reminds you you're not alone. Roots and reverb, low and deep. Blues in my bloodline while the city sleeps. Bassline heavy like a promise kept. Roots and reverb, feel it in your chest. They try to sell you silence, but the low end speaks truth, vibrating through the concrete every week. Got my ear to the pavement, got my soul to the sound. Everything that rises gotta first come from the ground. Old men on the corner with their stories worn. Every wrinkle is a frequency, every scar a horn. I've been listening hard, taking notes in my mind. The blues don't die, it just gets harder to find. Roll something slow, let the evening breathe. Let the bassline do the talking, let the music lead. Ain't no rush tonight, nowhere left to go. Just the low end moving everything below. Roots and reverb, low and deep. Blues in my bloodline while the city sleeps. Bassline heavy like a promise kept. Roots and reverb, feel it in your chest. Feel it in your chest. Pockets so deep, you could drown in the groove. Body move independent from the mind you choose. Every city got a frequency if you know how to tune. Low riders, back porches, somebody's bedroom at noon. Grandma had the gospel, daddy had the blues. I took both and turned them into something I could use. Now I'm moving through the static with the purpose in my step. Bassline in my heartbeat, reverb in my breath. Sub hitting different when the windows rattle right. 12 o'clock on a Tuesday, feeling like a Friday night. Feel the concrete through your shoes, feel the hum in your jaw. This the low-end gospel, this the fundamental law. Down, down, down where the bass lies, that's where truth is. Where the low end is, that's where proof is. Not the treble, not the shine, not the surface, not the fine. Give me grit and give me grain, give me blues inside the rain. Down, yeah, feel it. Roots running deep, reverb never sleeps. Low end, keep it real, that's all I feel. Yeah. Down low, always.
Signal coming in low. Adjust the dial. There it is. Yeah. Running copper wire through a broken town. Every signal that I sent just kept coming down. Static on the frequency, nobody home. Broadcasting my blues into the microphone. Neon sign outside, been flickering for years. Same bar, same stool, same glass, same fears. But the music keeps on finding me somehow. Low end through the floorboards telling me it's now. Hands that build things that nobody sees. Callous hours from the work in the cold November breeze. Copper wire connecting what the distance broke. Every note I play is just another smoke. Copper wire, carry my signal through. Broken frequency, still finding something true. Low and slow, the current moves along. Copper wire, that's how I stay strong. City hums a frequency at 3 a.m. Street lights buzzing like they trying to condemn. But I find a pocket where the silence breaks, where the bass line breathes and the whole room shakes. Or there's something amber, let it warm my throat. Every sip a paragraph, every glass a note. Been transmitting from this corner half my life. Copper wire running clean through all the strife. Old transistor radio on the windowsill, catching ghosts of stations, playing something still. Blues from 1962 bleeding into now. Same pain, different decades, same holy copper wire, carry my signal through. Broken frequency, still finding something true. Low and slow, the current moves along. Copper wire, that's how I stay strong. Some nights the signal drops and you sit in the dark. Can't tell if it's the weather or a hole in your heart. But the low end always finds you when you need it most. Bassline like a lifeline, music like a hose. Copper wire don't care about your status or your name. Electricity don't judge, it moves through all the same. Rich and broken, all connected underground. Every soul, the transmitter pushing out a sound. Pull the collar up, the night air getting thin. Something on the radio is pulling me back in. Dial it to the frequency where everything makes sense. Low and warm and heavy, that's my evidence. What connects us runs beneath the surface. Copper wire, purpose, signal and the service. What remains when the noise is gone? Just the low end, just the song, just the song. Transmitting low, always transmitting. Copper wire never breaks. Still here, still here. Just drive, let the road do the talking. Yeah. Odometer spinning like a prayer wheel slow. Every mile of meditation, every road to flow. Left the city in the rear view 2 hours back. Asphalt stretching forward, no desire to look back. Coffee getting cold in the cup holder right. Dashboard glow, the only star I need tonight. Radio, half static, half a blues guitar. Distance has a way of showing who you are. Hands at 10 and 2, but my mind's somewhere free. Somewhere between the person that I was and who I'll be. Road don't care about your history or your name. Just keep moving forward, every highway says the same. Miles don't lie, miles don't fake. Every road you travel is a choice you make. Low wind in the engine, blues beneath the wheels. Miles don't lie, only miles know how it feels. Yeah. Past the town to town, forgot the round mile 9. Diner with one customer and one neon sign. Wonder about the stories living in that life. Every town a novel, only locals right. Truckers on the left lane, carrying the weight of everything that needs to be somewhere by 8. We all got a cargo, we all got a load. Some of us just carry ours alone on open road. Window cracked enough to let the night air in. Smell of rain and gasoline and somewhere I've not been. It's the kind of freedom that you cannot buy. Just you and the low wind in the endless sky. Miles don't lie, miles don't fake. Every road you travel is a choice you make. Low wind in the engine, blues beneath the wheels. Miles don't lie, only miles know how it feels. Not running from, not running to, just running through the in-between, that's true. Every exit, a life not taken. Every mile, a self-forsaken. Every curve, a new equation. Movement is my only salvation. Miles keep coming. Road keeps giving. Low and moving. Still living. Yeah. Just drive. Follow the yellow line. Don't think, just follow. Yellow line dividing everything in two. The life I left behind me and the one I'm driving to. Headlights cutting dark like a blade through silk. Road ahead so smooth it almost feels like guilt. Been on the stretch of highway for 100 miles, counting telephone poles like a rosary of trials. Every pole a day to pass without a sign. Just me and the yellow line. Gas station at the exit didn't stop. Something in the motion I don't wanna drop. That momentum that you build when you commit to go. Precious like a frequency only the road can know. Yellow line keep leading me somewhere real. Past the doubt and past the noise. Something I can feel. Low and steady, never rushing, always there. Yellow line through the darkness, I'll follow anywhere. Mountains in the distance doing what they do. Standing still for centuries while everything moves through. Makes my problems feel like vapor in the wind. Perspective hits different when the road begins. Playlist running low, let the silence play. Sometimes quiet is the thing you need to say. Just the engine and the tires and the hum of speed. Road providing everything a restless soul might need. Star count getting higher as the city fades. Desert opening up and all its sunlit shades. This the kind of dark that isn't dark at all. Just a different kind of light before the light of fall. Yellow line keep leading me somewhere real. Past the doubt and past the noise, to something I can feel. Low and steady, never rushing, always there. Yellow line through the darkness, I'll follow anywhere. The line don't end, it just bends. Around the mountain, around the river, around a version of me that quivers. Keep following, keep hollowing out the fear, till only road is here. Yellow line. low and slow,
low and slow.
preach. They paved over the fields, but the earth remembers what was planted in the spring and burned in the embers. Asphalt gospel written in the cracks and seams. Road is just a river following its ancient dreams. I've been driving through the Bible Belt at midnight blue. Every church a different language saying something true. Blues, guitar, and gospel choir singing the same note. Just a different congregation, just a different code. 18 wheels on the overpass like thunder rolling. Something sacred in the motion,
Something in the tolling.
of the miles beneath my tires, of the road beneath my feet. Asphalt gospel, turning movement into something sweet. Asphalt gospel,
Low and true.
road been preaching
What the blues always knew.
every mile of verse, every highway a hymn. Asphalt gospel, at the low end in. Past the field of sunflowers turning toward the dark. Every living thing knows how to find its mark. Instinct older than the language in my head. Follow what you feel before the feeling's dead. Windows down, the warm air thick with summer night. Fireflies like punctuation, getting the timing right. Blues don't need a steeple, blues don't need a pew. Just a road and a heartbeat and something to move through. Low, low end is the sermon, bass line is the prayer. Rhythm is the ritual, groove beyond compare. Been converted by the asphalt, been baptized in miles. Road the only religion that consistently reconciles.
All gospel. Low and true.
Low and true, road been preaching
What the blues always knew.
every mile of verse, every highway a hymn. Asphalt gospel, let the low end in. What does the road say?
Keep moving.
What does the bass say?
Feel it.
What does the night say?
Stay humble.
What does the blues say? It's real. Foot easing on the gas is the great descent. Feel the gravity of everything as the valley bends. It's the moment when the road gives back what it took. Every mile an answer question, every curve a book. Build my life in increments, a highway and a time. Every destination just a temporary rhyme. Home ain't where you started, home ain't where you land. Home is in the moving with the wheel beneath your hand. Low and underneath me like a foundation stone. Asphalt gospel telling me I'm never really alone. Every driver on this highway carrying their weight, moving through the darkness towards some morning that awaits. Asphalt gospel,
Low and true.
low and true, road keeps preaching.
Moving through.
Always moving,
Always.
always.
Quarter past 2. Club almost empty, but the band keeps playing. Trumpet player got his eyes closed tight. Been blowing the same heartbreak since 9:30. Jazz don't care if the room is full of bear. Long as the music breathes, there's something in the air. Double bass walking like it knows the way through every chord change, every note that strays. Piano comping soft behind the melody. This the conversation only musicians see. Bourbon in my glass, catching amber light. Every note the trumpet plays just feels so right. Jazz ain't music, jazz is a conversation held between the living and the ghosts of those who played and fell. Late night jazz, bleeding through the wall, low and blue, and catching every soul that falls. Trumpet crying what the words refuse to say. Late night jazz, don't ever fade away. Rapper in the corner watching how they move, taking notes on how the silence holds the groove. Space between the notes is where the magic lives. Jazz, tar, hip-hop, everything that hip-hop gives. Snare, brush, whisper, hi-hat, barely there. Bass line holding everything with gentle care. This the architecture built from air and time. Every improvised bar, a unrepeatable rhyme. Nobody owns the moment when it's born. Gone before you catch it, beautiful and torn. Jazz is just the blues that went to school, came back with a theory but kept all the soul. Late night jazz, bleeding through the wall, low and blue, and catching every soul that falls. Trumpet crying what the words refuse to say. Late night jazz, don't ever fade away. Moms played it cool, Coltrane played it Hobart, played it fast, Monk played it slow. All the same river, all the same blue, all the same ache coming through. 2:45, last call, trumpet still breathing, always breathing.
AM, city breathing slow. Only the lonely ones awake, and the music. 3 in the morning and the city sounds different now. Every sound more honest when the daylight's not around. Heating pipes, confessing through the walls at night. Refrigerator humming, keeping everything alright. Can't sleep again, so I put the record on. Something from the 60s, something old and warm. Blues man singing about a woman and a train. 70 years later and it hits the same. Rain against the window like a finger tapping slow, asking me the questions that I'm trying not to know. Pour something small, let it catch the lamp like gold. 3 AM, the only hour where you can't be told. 3 AM frequency, nobody's on the line, just the rain and the record, and this darkness that's mine. Low end of the night, where the truth comes clear. 3 AM frequency, I'm always here.
City at 3 a.m. got a different population. The insomniacs, the workers, the ones in contemplation. Cab driver carrying someone else's story home. Nurse finishing the shift, walking through the chrome. All of us connected by the hour and the haze, moving through the quiet in our separate ways. Jazz station low enough to barely fill the room. Blues beneath the jazz, beneath the 3 a.m. perfume. Wrote my best ideas in the margin of the night, when the editor inside my head had lost its fight. 3 a.m. don't judge, 3 a.m. just holds everything you haven't got the daylight to be told. 3 a.m. frequency, nobody's on the line, just the rain and the record, and this darkness that's mine. Low end of the night, where the truth comes clear. 3 a.m. frequency, I'm always here. The hour before dawn is the deepest one, where everything you are has nowhere left to run. Not bad, not good, just real and raw. 3 a.m., the place without a law. Still raining, records still turning. 3 a.m., always 3 a.m. somewhere. Yeah. Low. Low. Don't move, just let the music find you. Yeah. Candlelight doing mathematics on your skin. Every shadow an equation I keep losing in. Blues record playing something nobody requested, just the universe providing what was manifested. Your tattoos telling stories I've been reading slow, paragraph by paragraph from shoulder to below. Ink and skin and candlelight and low and bass. Found a whole religion in this warm and quiet space. Don't need conversation, don't need anywhere to be, just the groove between the silence and your breathing next to me. Jazz station bleeding through the wall from someone near. Low and warm and honeyed, only thing I wanna hear. Skin like midnight, warm and deep. Blues playing soft while the city sleeps. Low and holding everything in place. Skin like midnight, losing track of space. I was passing but they registering slow. Time gets thick and heavy when you let the music flow. Saxophone confessing something neither of us say. Words are necessary when the music finds a way. Your fingers tracing patterns on the sheet. Jazz and blues and body heat, making something complete. It's the frequency that no one ever talks about, the one that lives between the inhale and the shout. Phosphorescent smoke catching light above the bed. Every color in the spectrum living in my head. Blue and amber, gold and teal, all bleeding into one. This the kind of night that never really comes undone. Skin like midnight, warm and deep. Blues playing soft while the city sleeps. Low end holding everything in place. Skin like midnight, losing track of space. Don't Don't need the dawn, don't need the day. Just this frequency, just this space. Just the low end, just your warmth. Just the candle, just the north of wherever this is. Whatever this means. Blues and skin and all the space between. Morning trying hard to find its way inside, but the curtains holding everything the night provides. Last few inches of the candle burning true. Blue still playing something old and something new. Didn't solve a single problem, didn't answer anything. Just two people in the music that the low end brings. Phosphorescent, warm and slow, the way it always was. Skin like midnight, that's enough. That's always been enough. Midnight skin, low end. Don't stop, never stop. Always. Always.
Been here before. This frequency, older than memory. Something in the blues predates the word itself. Older than the records lining up the shelf. Carried in the body from a continent away. Ancient signal playing in the music every day. Hand drum talking what the tongue was not allowed. Frequency surviving underneath the cloud of everything that tried to silence and erase. Ancient signal finding every generation's face. Hip-hop just the newest vessel for the old. Same ache, same fire, same story being told. From the cotton field to the corner to the stage. Ancient signal burning through the page.
Ancient signal
Can't be stopped,
Every time they cut the wire,
it never dropped.
low and older than the language that we speak.
Ancient signal, that's what we see. Grandmother was humming what a mother used to hum. Chain of frequency, unbroken, always some version of the blues, surviving in the blood. Planted like a seed that grows through stone and mud. Jazz just gave it harmony and theory dressed. Blues gave it the wound and gave it all the rest. Hip-hop gave it urgency and gave it now. Soul gave it the church and gave it the sacred vow. Every genre just a chapter, not the book. Every artist just one angle, not the full look.
Ancient signal
Running through it all the same. Different faces, different decades, but the same flame.
Ancient signal
Can't be stopped,
Every time they cut the wire,
it never dropped.
low and older than the language that we speak.
Ancient signal,
that's what we see.
they tried to take the drum,
The drum survived in the
they
foot.
tried to take the voice,
The voice survived in the
they
look.
tried to take the language,
The language lived in the song.
they tried to take
Everything
the everything.
held on.
Ancient,
Signal
running deep,
Ancient
signal
never sleeps,
Ancient
signal
low and true.
Ancient
signal
That is you. Now we carry it in speakers in the 808 kick. In the sample of a sample thick. With history and heartbeat going back and back. Ancient signal riding on the vinyl crack. Every time a kid picks up a mic to speak. Every time a bass line makes the floorboards creak. Every time the blues find somebody new. Ancient ancient signal saying,
I came through you.
don't forget the depth of what you're carrying. Don't let the surface noise keep you from hearing the frequency beneath ancient signal. Every note a reef, ancient, always ancient. Signal never lost.
Never lost.
Never lost. Carried forward. Always carried
Forward.
Some things don't heal fast. Some things just take their time. That's alright. Doctor said rest, but the grind don't prescribe that. Mind running laps on the track I can't find back. Blues on the record like a remedy slow. Old medicine working on things you don't show. Pour something warm, let it coat every worry. Life been moving fast, but the healing ain't hurry. Sat with the silence till the silence made sense. Found a low end on my mind, that's where I went. Funny how the music finds the wound without asking. No appointment, no waiting room, no cost for the casting. Just a needle on vinyl and the frequency right. And everything heavy feels a little more light. Can't rush what the body decides to release. Some nights the only prescription is peace. Blues ain't depression, blues is the treatment. Low in therapy, soul replenishment, slow medicine. Can't be rushed, soul been overworked, spirit been touched. Blues in the bloodstream, moving through slow medicine. Let it go, let it go. City runs a fever and nobody's checking. Everyone performing while the real thing's wrecking. Underneath the surface where the bass lies true. Slow medicine waiting on the other side of blue road. Something slow, watch the evening unfold. Some conversations only happen when it's cold and the guard comes down and the real comes up. Slow medicine, filling up the cup, been carrying ambition like a second skeleton. Heavy on the posture, heavy on the medicine. But the blues knows how to redistribute weight. Spread it through the frequency, spread it through the bass. Take a lot of patience on the branch at night. Doesn't rush the moment, doesn't force the flight. Waits until the time it makes the move make sense. Slow medicine, that's the owl's defense. Slow medicine can't be rushed. Soul been overworked, spirit been touched. Blues in the bloodstream, moving through slow medicine. Let it go, let it go. Hip-hop gave me speed, but blues gave me depth. Jazz gave me the space between the note and the breath. Soul gave me the feeling that the words left behind. Slow medicine, mixing all of them inside my mind. Every genre got a vitamin I needed bad. Jazz for the anxiety, blues for the sad. Hip-hop for the hunger, keeping ambition fed. Soul for Sunday mornings when you can't leave the bed. Now I prescribe myself a record and a low light. Amber in the glass and something warm for the cold night. No alarm, no schedule, no metric for this. Just a slow medicine, a musical bliss. Frequency is therapy, baseline as the dose. The record that you need is always the one you know most. Play it till the tension in your shoulders drops low. Slow medicine, working on things you don't show. Everybody running from something they can't name. Everybody burning a different kind of flame. But the low end don't discriminate. Blues don't check your tax away. Just opens up a frequency and says, come here. Just be, just be.
be. Slow medicine, always working, even when you sleep, especially when you sleep. Low and let it work, let it work, yeah.
Yeah. Bars only. Bars only. Yeah. Bars only. Let's go. I've been transmitting on the frequency they can't tune. Building in the daylight, engineering the moon. Every setback, just a variable I factor in. Losing is just data telling me where to begin. Move through corporate corridors with something to prove. Now I'm in the open market, cutting my own groove. Web design, AI solutions, chatbot architecture. Every client conversation is another lecture. In the art of listening before you speak a piece. In the art of building value before you seek release. Hip-hop taught me that before the beat taught me that. Analyze the pattern and attack. Nobody gave me nothing that I didn't earn twice. Paid the price in overtime and paid it in sacrifice. Still standing, still coding, still spitting, still raw. Signal and smoke, that's everything I saw. Signal and smoke, cutting through the noise. Built my own frequency, built my own voice. Every bar a blueprint, every rhyme a plan. Signal and smoke, that's who I am. CRM solutions for the businesses that sleep on the power of technology. Running clean and deep power. Bring the system, bring the strategy, bring the fire. Every conversation lifting somebody higher. But at night I'm on the mic with something else to say. Something that the spreadsheets and the meetings can't convey. The part of me that needed more than metrics and the close. The part that writes in margins and in music, that's the most real version of the picture I've been painting all along. Commerce in the morning, code at noon, then write a song. 3 lanes running simultaneously and still finding acceleration going up the hill. Multilingual in the ways I make a living move. Spanish in the meeting, English in the groove. Coahuila in my blood, the world inside my mind. Signal and smoke, leaving nothing left behind. Signal and smoke, cutting through the noise. Built my own frequency, built my own voice. Every bar a blueprint, every rhyme a plan. Signal and smoke, that's who I am. Parallel processing multiple revenue streams. Tech-a-lotto, Tech-a-lotto, tech is more than just a logo, it's a dream. Materialized in client work and late night lines of code. Hip-hop is the only place I put down every load. Every genre that I touched across this playlist told a different facet of the same essential goal. Jazz set, improvised blues set. Feel the pain, soul set. Carry both and go back out again. Hip-hop set, be honest, put it all on record. Never flinch, never fake, never let the fear get in between the pen and what is actually true. Signal and smoke, this whole album was for you. Built it track by track from nothing but the concept. Added every genre till the vision was correct. Slow burn radio transmitting through the night. Signal and smoke, we finally got it right. Signal light, pull out, smoke rising. Slow burn radio, always transmitting. 17 tracks deep, still going, yeah, that's the word. That's always been the word. Work. Slow burn radio, still here, still transmitting, always will be. Started with a feeling in the frequency in mind. Something in the low end that was difficult to find. Not on the radio, not on the mainstream feed. Something in the margins growing slow from seed. Built it track by track from nothing but a vision. Every song a brushstroke, every bar a decision. Blues and jazz and hip-hop and the soul in between. 17 chapters of a life lived in between.
Nobody handed us the signal or the tower. Built the transmitter in the late night, early hour, when the city slept and only music knew our name. Slow burn radio, we came up just the same. Every genre that we touched was just a door, leading to the same essential human core. Pain and joy and motion in the low end. True, still transmitting. This was always meant for you.
Still transmitting.
Signal never dropped. Built this from a spark that never stopped.
Every track,
A frequency we found.
still transmitting.
Low and underground. 19 tracks deep, and the fire still lit. Every song a reason not to quit. Blues for the heavy nights, jazz for the space, hip-hop for the hunger, soul for the grace. Road trip tracks for when you need to move. Midnight tracks for when you need to groove. Sensual tracks for when the city's warm. Spiritual tracks for weathering the storm. This the kind of music that don't ask for much, just an open ear and a willingness to touch. Something underneath the surface of the day. Music as the only thing that doesn't go away. Slow burn radio wasn't built for fame, built for the ones who feel the low in the same. The insomniacs, the builders, the ones on the road, the ones who carry music like it lightens the load.
Still transmitting.
Signal never dropped. Built this from a spark that never stopped.
Every track,
A frequency we found.
still transmitting.
Low and underground. Hip-hop taught me build it with your hands and your voice. Blues taught me that suffering is also a choice. Jazz taught me the silence matters just as much. Soul taught me that music is the ultimate touch. Tech a lot of watching from the branch. One last time, patient, still and ready, that's the final rhyme. I don't rush the ending any more than the start. Every ending is a frequency returning to the heart. Tory on to wherever the signal reaches now. Midnight driven music keeping every vow that we made when we press play on track number one. Still transmitting even after all is said and done. This ain't goodbye.
Transmitters,
Don't say that, just a pause before the next frequency comes back. Slow burn radio signed off, but never gone.
still transmitting.
Carry the low end on. Thank you for riding with us. Through the rain and the road, through the smoke and the midnight, through the bass and the blues, through everything heavy and everything warm. This signal was always yours. We just found the frequency.
Slow burn radio.
Midnight driven music,
Slow burn radio.
still transmitting. Blues, guitar, jazz, trumpet, yeah. Bass line, always the bass line. Rain, road, smoke, and you still transmitting.
Still
Transmitting. Slow burn radio. Slow burn radio.